Hello and welcome to It's All About You, the best show about you on the internet. I am B. Dave Walters, life strategist and spiritual coach. This is episode number 32, Vision. And as always, I'm going to start with a quote. I'm shooting this back to back, so I still got my Fly Cuban shirt on. And where's my quote? Okay, here we go. This is from Wallace Wattles. This is out of The Science of Getting Rich. Now, you may know that The Science of Getting Rich was one of the main inspirations that Rhonda Byrne pulled on to do The Secret, and I actually did a whole program on The Science of Getting Rich. It's up on my website, peacelovemoney.com, in the $5 Success Library, where I took the whole book and I broke it down step by step by what you have to do and what you need to know. And I'm dropping my stopwatch. So check it out, peacelovemoney.com. It's in the library. Also, my article collection of my first 50 articles is now up. It is also available on peacelovemoney.com. So if you like what I write, it's there. It's clickable. It's searchable. You can have it all in one place. You can skim it whenever you want. And I included an extra special podcast in there just for the people that buy the article collection, where I explain everything I learned over these 50 articles, what it taught me about myself, what it taught me about spirituality, about God, about working with other people. So it's a really neat thing. It's just like us having a little chat. So article collection, which is basically my second book because it's like 200 pages, up in the library, peacelovemoney.com. Now, here is my quote. And this is from The Science of Getting Rich, by the way. Okay, so he's talking about the type of people that are going to become rich. This is in the middle of the quote. The riches they receive will be in exact proportion to the definiteness of their vision, the fixity of their purpose, the steadfastness of their faith, and the depth of their gratitude. Okay? This is for people who are going to become rich. The riches they receive will be in exact proportion to the definiteness of their vision, the fixity of their purpose, the steadfastness of their faith, and the depth of their gratitude. Now, I hear again and again from some of you out there that, I don't want a lot of money. And you really may not want a lot of money. That's fine. It really is fine. But three things really. One, if you say that I don't want a lot of money or money's not important, then you are going to struggle financially your entire life because you have a belief system that it's not important, so it's not going to come to you. Second, even if you really are comfortable with, $50,000 a year or so, which is truly fine, you still can have that $50,000 come to you, in an easy way without having to work all the time for it. And you can still have time to go out and do other things and enjoy yourself, which is great. And third, even if you don't want a lot of money, if you just want to live off of $50,000, you still can bring a lot more money into your life and then give it to other people and do other things with it and build orphanages in other countries and hospitals and feed the homeless and donate money to schools and orphanages and underprivileged children. So there's a lot of things in this world that you can do with money that you cannot do when you do not have money. So money's a good thing. Now, when I'm talking about vision, I'm not just talking about cash, but Wallace brought it up and I just kind of wanted to point that out. There's nothing wrong with money. Money's a good thing. It's not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. All money is energy. It's energy that you bring in and that you give back out again, okay? To be able to enact change into the world. So, that's it about money. We talked about money before. I did an article episode, did a PDF on that. It's also up, peacelovemoney.com. It's in the library. So, we were talking last time about tapping into your own hidden traits and skills and attributes. And the last thing I was saying is that you have to be able to follow your vision, but you may not know what your vision is. So let me explain what it is, and then I'm going to try and guide you through finding out what your own special vision is. There's three things that you have to figure out. Your vision, your mission, and your goals. We've never really talked directly about goals in any of these, which is surprising to me, but today we are, at least a little bit. I might have to do another episode that's just on goals. Your vision is when you look forward into your life. When you look forward into your life 10 years. In fact, I tell you what, let's do this together. So let's just relax for a second. It's not going to be a full-blown meditation. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to put you to sleep. But we just kind of got to calm down for a second so we can do this. If you've got some distractions, like if you've got some music playing, turn it down. Maybe just kind of try and tune everybody out for a second. And we're just going to ask you a couple of questions. In fact, if you would, Close your eyes. We're not going to meditate. It's fine. I just want you to be able to concentrate for a few minutes. Look out 10 years into the future and tell me, if everything in your life was absolutely perfect, if everything was just the way that you would want it to be, what's it look like? Where are you? What do you see around? Don't push, don't try, just let it come to you. You don't have to work too hard to concentrate. Just let the ideas come in. It might be words, it might be pictures, it might be sensations. Where are you living? Do you have a house? Is it big? Is it small? Is it a penthouse in New York City, or is it a beach house in Hawaii? And who's with you there? Are you in love? Are you married? Is it to someone that you know right now, or is it somebody different? And what can you hear? What can you smell? What can you taste? Just let the sensations come through. And what do you do every day? How do you spend your time? And I'm going to stop talking for a second. Just let this vision play out in your head. Just see it as clearly as you can. And if you can't see it, that's fine. You can just feel it. You can hear it. You can just know it. Maybe you just have a sense of what it's like. Are there children there? Are there animals there? Can you see what kind of car you drive? Just let it all come to you. We're just going to spend a few more seconds. I'm going to be quiet. You just let it come. Don't struggle. Just relax and let it come. All right, now start coming on back with me. Just open your eyes, come back, return, return, return. You might need to stretch a little bit, depending how far off you were gone there. So what'd you see? Was it good? Chances are, I hope you should be feeling pretty good and pretty excited right now. If for some reason you saw anything that made you feel fearful, contact me and I'll help you sort through that. But this is kind of a constructive daydream, right? That you want to look and see what life would look like if it was absolutely perfect. What does that look like? That is your vision. Now you can do this even further out. You can do it 25 years out, 50 years out. But for a lot of times people, it's hard to imagine things too far out. So 10 years is a good number. It's like that quote from Jim Rohn. Most people greatly overestimate what they can do in 1 year and greatly underestimate what they can do in 10. 10 years of sustained effort, you can do anything, okay? Now you might be thinking, oh wow, 10 years. Well, 10 years isn't as long as you think. I mean, think back to when you graduated high school. Like I said, for me, that was 14 years, and I swear it feels like that just happened. Or even if you're younger than that, think back to when you were in elementary school, middle school. How old were you when you had your first kiss? Or even if something negative happened, if somebody you really loved passed away, how long ago was that? I mean, in the United States, we lost the Twin Towers 8 years ago, which is amazing. I remember that morning like it just happened yesterday. So 10 years is not a long time at all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and split this for my brothers and sisters on YouTube. For the rest of us, stick with me. We're going to come back and talk about what to do with this vision. Hold on.